Hello, how's it going? In this video I'm going to be going over how I made that song inspired by Nils Frahm. We're doing it in FL Studio, but as always you can join in whatever program you're using. Sweet, let's jump into it. So we'll just start off by taking a look at the main sound in the song, which is this arp here. And to make that sound, I was using this synth here called Tal. So this is kind of like a replica of the Juno 60, which is the synth that Nils Frahm uses on the song Says. And I just used that track as a reference to make this sound. So I'll just show you how I made it using the 3x oscillator. And we'll start with a new patch, because you can get a pretty similar sound using any plugin. Cool. So we got those notes in there, and we'll take these off. But we'll just add a little bit of noise to that one, and this is going to be a square wave. Then we'll go over to the arpeggiator and set it to up, and we'll take it down to 2 steps. And I'll just take the effects off. So it'll sound like this. So this is the volume envelope. But there will do. And we'll go to the mod X, which is the filter envelope. And we'll have a little bit of an amount. Take off the sustain. And then we'll just take this filter down a bit. Add a bit of resonance. So that's basically the main part of the sound down now. So to that I just added some chorus. That's a free plugin, by the way, which I'll leave in the description. Sounds like, gives like a really nice stereo feel to the sound. And then I just had some ping pong delay. And that's just playing 8 started notes, and also a little bit of a spring reverb, which comes in that plugin. And then finally a convolution reverb with a wormhole setting. And then from there I just automated the decay time of the filter envelope, the amount, and also the detune here. So I'll just show you. And that's it. So I'll show you the bass now. This is a very basic patch, and it is just a saw wave. Yeah, just a sawtooth. And a bit of chorus on that, filter, and a bit of reverb. Easy. So now I'll show you the drones, which together sound like this. So that's without effects. And for those sounds I use a couple of samples. The first 2 are vocal samples. This is the first. This is the other. And to them, I just had this panner here, which just slowly pans the sound left and right. And reverb, EQ. There's the EQ there. So on the convolution reverb, I dragged in a sample of just a vinyl crackle. This is quite a fun thing to put on drones because it has these sort of articulations here and just adds more variance to the sound. So it's not just one consistent held note, just adds a bit more interest into it. And the third sound was this cello. And that just had a reverb on it. Now for that I used a plugin called Frozen Strings, and this is a free plugin from Spitfire Audio. I wanted to use this because as you can hear, if you play one note, it's got these cool articulations where the timbre, the sound actually changes the longer you hold on a note. So it adds like a more human element and just creates this atmosphere like it's actually being played, which could be a good thing to do in this kind of track. Just gives it more of a human element. So next we'll just take a look at the piano. And this is another free VST from Spitfire Audio, soft piano. Sounds pretty nice, quite warm. And on that I just had a bit of EQ. This is a shimmer reverb, just add some sort of sparkle on the high end, and a convolution reverb with the same preset as before, just the wormhole. So this is without effects. And width. Just makes it sound like quite big and spacey. So now I'll just show you the percussion. And together they all sound like this. And they all just gradually evolve throughout the song. So starting off with the kick, I just made this one using a 3x oscillator again, and that was just a triangle wave, turned down 1 octave, a bit of noise, and then that was the void envelope. The main creation of the song comes from this pitch. So if you have the amount all the way up, and then a little bit of attack and a bit of decay, it sounds like this. When you play down here, got your own sort of tuned kicks. And this is the other. So it doesn't sound very good, but just kind of having fun trying to make my own one there. And these are the percussive sounds. So they were quite simple as well. The first one, again, was the 3x oscillator playing a sine wave and a bit of noise. The really short decay. Almost sounds like a synthesized snare or something. And I did automate the decay just to open up the sound a bit more. But most of the heavy lifting is done by the effects. So first I had a chorus. Let's take that down. And a bit EQ. Ping pong delay. And that was playing dotted eighth notes. Bit reverb. Some distortion. EQ, and the compressor here is just a sidechain into the kick. And then the other sample is just a snare. And I just had those in to add a bit of extra rhythm into the track, so nothing too crazy. And this is the last anterior of the stick. And I had pretty much the same effects going through that. And finally, I had a bit of high-end hiss, which is just coming from this vinyl crackle sound. And this was just to add a bit of air into the track in the high end. So that is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more content like this, then subscribe to this channel, and if you liked it, then I would really appreciate if you give it a wee like. In the description, I'll include the project file for this, as well as a link to all the VSTs that I used, and as I said, the full track as well if you want to check that out. And I'll see you in the next one. Alright, see ya. Peace.